What if I completely forget to do a voiceover for breakfast? Anyway, y'all, hey, hi, how are you doing? It's the next day. It's a daytime, and today we're going to the Museum of Aviation because it's me. Hi, of course. I am, of course, wearing my Pan Am shirt because... And that's not all we have for today. Today, first of all, I didn't realize Tennessee was split between two different time zones. I mean, I saw the sign as I was driving on the highway, like, you're now entering Eastern Standard Time. I didn't, that's embarrassing. I didn't know that's what that meant, okay? So I went to check in for my flight today, 24 hours in advance, and I'm like, why can I not check in? This isn't working. Because I had perfectly timed it for, like, 10:45. Oh, I'll check in for my flight, and then I'll get ready to leave right after that. Hey, so apparently my flight is 10:45. Nashville time, not Pigeon Forge time. So you know what? I'm just gonna check in at the museum. I should have service. I only have a carry-on, allegedly. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, yeah, let's go.
Just two quick announcements before I start this video. You may have noticed I'm not blurring my eye anymore. It has gotten purely so annoying. If you were wondering why it took 3 to 5 business years before these videos came out, even though I went on this trip like a month ago, that's why. Truly took the most amount of time and effort, and oh my god. So yeah, I won't be doing that anymore. By this time in the trip, my eye had healed enough overnight that it didn't look gross. It's just a little bump on it, and I'm sure you guys can handle a little bump. It's fine. Number 2, what was number 2? I know last episode had some like troubles with the mic. It's very obvious you can hear certain things. I'm still working on it, okay? I've learned where to put the mic. I need a pop filter for the mic. I'm working on it. Listen, Prime Day's coming up. You think I'm gonna spend my money and not get a deal? Ludicrous. Anyway, we can head back to the video now.
Okay, so remember yesterday how I told you about all like the bugs that were hitting my windscreen because I was going 70, 80 miles per hour on a highway for 3 hours? I had never checked the front of the car. It is bad. Look at the poor Toyota sign. It is battered with bugs. I don't know if this was all me or if this was the person before. I don't know, but God, there's a lot of bugs. Thank the Lord for air conditioning, because as soon as I got in this car, burning hot. It feels so weird to be driving a bigger car, but I'm so happy for it. Oh my God, driving a modern car. I need money. For some reason, I've been very in love with Kias lately. Something about the way that the headlights look in Kias, I've been very interested in, and I've been looking at some prices, but nothing I can afford right now. Yeah. Anyways, yippity-doo-ki-yay, I have arrived after passing about 4 Trump 2024 signs. When I say 4, I don't mean 4 different properties. I mean one truck drove past me with 4 out of all 4 windows, is what I meant. Anyway, we have arrived. I am here. It is on site of an airport. I think it's called the Gatlinburg Airport. It appears to be one hangar. I think it's like $13, $15, which I am not mad at. I mean, this is a man's personal collection, I think, that was the first Museum of Aviation of Tennessee back in 2001, I believe. So that's a lot. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm parked next to a car that says just married, bride and groom. Me when I'm taking my wife. Anyway,
welcome to the Tennessee Museum of Aviation. I know. What the museum? Aviation? Tennessee? I have had this dream for such a long time that I've always wanted to visit the big 3 of the aviation museums. You know, you got the big Air and Space Museum, you have the Delta Museum in Atlanta, and you have the Museum of Flight in Seattle. Those were always the big 3. Those were always the dream. As I started to grow up, I learned that there were like specific aviation museums in every single state and like city and probably every country, because every country has their own experience with aviation. For example, the Cradle of Aviation, which I will be visiting by the end of the year. I've been there once before, but the Cradle of Aviation is special because of the impact that World War I and II had on Long Island, with all the airstrips and all the... I think Sikorsky was here on Long Island. I didn't know that. But this time we're talking about Tennessee. With Tennessee being such a big state. Tennessee was a southern state, right? I mean, I'm sure we know. With Tennessee being such the state that it is, obviously there was going to be a huge a huge impact on the military and what they've done for Tennessee. There were many exhibits on the uniforms of aviation army personnel, or Air Force, if you will. They had the first exhibit when you walk in is an exhibit on the USS Arizona, which I'm sure I showed a clip of because I'm yapping on for 3 minutes. They have specific artifacts from when the US declared war, special uniforms and guns and masks and badges and everything that was worn by actual personnel of the war and of just the era. And they have these great walls like this one that they have for the timeline of aviation history specific to the world, the country, and then to Tennessee itself. It had such like unique information. Obviously I read through the whole thing because what? Obviously we all know the Wright brothers took flight in 1903, but did you know that there was actually somebody in 1909 that was supposed to go, but their aircraft got damaged in a storm, but they stayed behind to help the Wright brothers and Kitty Hawk. You don't get taught this stuff. Speaking of things I didn't know, I also forgot that FedEx is based in Memphis. Now I didn't visit Memphis, but it's still Tennessee, it's still important. And then the second wall of the day, you have this beautiful exhibit on the Hall of Fame. One crew that definitely deserves to be on that damn Wall of Fame, the crew of FedEx Flight 705. I made a video about them before. I'm not going to go into detail of what happened. And as you walk through these doors, you get entrance to the full hangar with engine pieces, aircraft, cars, with everything of the era that you could ever want. They had Hollywood exhibitions like this aircraft fuselage that was in like so many Hollywood films of the time. So many fighter jets and so many cool placed fighter jets like this. Like I would have never thought to hang it up like this. I would have been so afraid. And then this huge Red Bull. I don't even know what kind of plane that is. I do know what kind of plane it is. It's slipping my mind right now. It has just slipped my mind. They had actual wreckage from what? Yeah, this wreckage was recovered from somewhere in the Pacific. Could you be any more specific? Just so many artifacts to aviation history and the history of America. And then they have these things. Like I couldn't tell you what these exactly are. They don't have wings, but they have several wheels. Couldn't really tell you what they are. This place is just if you want to see more pictures, don't be shy. Check out that Instagram. You know I post. You know what I do. You know what it be. What? Y'all know the drill. Let's go get something to eat because it is noon right now. Let's go figure out something to eat. I have one more stop I want to make, and then we're going to get back to the hotel, and we're going to explore my gift options. Before I leave, though, tell me this does not look like the Windows background. Tennessee, you got some secrets for us or something? Nah, that's not actually why I stayed. I stayed because I ended up in this place called the Christmas Lane. Oh my god. I am in Christmas land, apparently. I saw this place on Google Maps and it was such an interesting place. My grandmother loves Christmas to bits, and I couldn't just skip past it. What do you want me to do? It's a whole Christmas village. So of course I head inside, and of course the entire place is decked out. You would swear it's December 25th itself. So you're telling me that outside it is currently the middle of May, 100 degrees outside, but in here it's December 24th. It's about to strike midnight. Santa is about to fall down from that chimney right now. I'm telling you, it truly felt like that. Again, I will be posting more pictures on Instagram, so you can follow that right there. Everything from Christmas lights to these beautiful crystal decorations, which I will show later in the video because of course I bought some. Yeah, I just wanted to make a mention of it in the video because it's gonna confuse you as to why I bought things later, but just Yeah, we enjoy. Go back.
All right, listen. I don't want to hear it. All right. I'm not a big foodie type person. I'm not one to like try new things by myself. Now, if I was with another person, which I will be with another person the next time I'll be traveling around the entire country, I would try new things. But I have a weak stomach. I'm not like... See, there's a part of me that wants to try the Tennessee whiskey as well. However, I'm going to be driving for the entire day. The only reason I'm like not going to be driving is because I'll be in the hotel eating. Yeah, as soon as I finish eat, I have to pack, put away my stuff, take a quick nap, and then get ready to leave, because that's a whole nother story of how I have to leave in the middle of the night because I have to arrive at the airport by 8 a.m. May I remind you, Pigeon Forge is about 3.5 hours away from Nashville. So just to get there for 8 a.m., that means I have to leave here by at least 4:30. Right? Does the math check out on that one? And even before that, because I'm leaving out of Nashville Airport, I wanted to explore Nashville at night, obviously. I wanted to go, like, take a drive by the Capitol building. Just, you know, drive by, look at it, be like, whoa, that's the Capitol. So that means I have to leave here even earlier than that if I want to go exploring a little bit. So at minimum, 2 a.m. to leave. And I have to drop off the rental and probably do a bunch of stuff with that. So, yeah. At minimum, I have to leave by 2 a.m. And if I want to do that, I need to be napped, well-rested, and sober. So, I mean, to be fair, it's only 2 p.m. right now. If I wanted to, I could, and then sleep it off. Maybe it will off camera. Ma, you didn't hear that from me. Anyways, the reason why I'm back in the car is because they said the food will be 15 minutes, and the sun is directly beaming onto the little snacks I got at the Christmas place. I got a chocolate pretzel, which we all know what that tastes like. And then I got some fudge. Now, besides my expert trial of fudge back in New York with Velveeta, if you haven't seen that, check that out. It tasted delicious. I've never really had regular fudge, so has my mom made a fudge? I don't know if I've ever had fudge. I might be lying to you. I don't know if I have. But, yeah, bottoms up. Oh, that is so soft. Oh, that is so soft. That is delicious. Of course it is. And then I got a little cute box. Look at the Mrs. Claus. I don't want to rip her, but I have to. I got rum, I got a peanut butter cup, and then I got French silk. I don't know what that is, and I don't know which one's which, so... Ooh, that's the silk. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is melting just in my hand. I have to turn the AC up, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't have a single napkin in this car. And then this is presumably the rum, so... Bottoms up, literally. Oh yeah. Oh, that is rich. Goddamn. And of course, I mean, we all know what a peanut butter cup tastes like. Thank you, Reese's. But what does yours taste like? Oh, that is very different from Reese's. Oh, that's really good. All right. All right, so I'm gonna enjoy these. I have about 10 more minutes on my food. I will meet y'all back at the hotel, where we will discuss my game plan for later. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, y'all. We are back in the hotel after cooling down my phone for the last 20 minutes. Yeah, no, that was wild. So, haul from airplane store. Well, airplane museum. I have been really trying to get back into reading lately, which if you watch my previous video, not my previous video, my Target video, I talked about how I want to get into book talk, and like, I have a whole bunch of such interesting books that probably one, people have never heard of, and two, that is, you know, the most popular, whatever. I have unfortunately read Colleen Hoover in the past, which that's a conversation. And now I have, which was the last one, by the way, a signed copy of To Fly and Fight, Memoirs of a Triple Ace. That's crazy. And hold on, I didn't realize this was the last one. Do you guys understand? Last one signed.
signed.
I didn't realize it was the last one. I was like, you know what? Something is compelling me to buy this because I wanted to read it and I thought I'd be bored, but I'm like, no, I think I would actually be really interested to read this. And then like the two cashiers were next to each other and we're like, is this the last one, Mary? Yes, it is actually. Okay, this chair needs to stop. Also, I got a little JJ the Jet Fleet postcard. 75 cents. Calm down. That little JJ the Jet Fleet postcard is so cute. And then I got me a little shot glass, because of course I did. A little Tennessee shot glass, Tennessee Museum of Aviation, thank you. And then I realized that I'm not going to a lot of, what's it called? Gift shops, like Tennessee gift shops. So I decided, you know what, let me get me a little Tennessee flag with the American flag, because of course. If I could find a Tennessee flag by itself, I would get that, but this is good in the meantime. Speaking as, this is the first, Tennessee is the first domestic place that I have visited myself. Like, own money, I went to Jersey, but obviously I went to Orlando, but that was for business. That was not for whatever. And then I got a little Tennessee Museum of Aviation pin. You guys can't see that at all. Tennessee. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's what I got from the Museum of Aviation. There was no model planes. Well, there was, but not the scale that I collect, so. Oh wait, I'm lying to you. I got one more thing. I got a t-shirt from the Museum of Aviation, which I know you're looking at it like it's just black and white. What is the big deal? Why'd you have to spend money on it? It lights in the sun. It lights in the sun. If you shine this in the sun long enough, it will literally start colors will appear. You know what? I'm gonna open this window. Okay, you can kind of see the colors. This is not fully what it looks like. You can see the little red here. There's red on the engine and stuff like that. You can see it here, but that's because again, it's not in like full sunlight. Also, look at my view, y'all. It's not in full sunlight, obviously, but it turns into a pop of color. Maybe I'll post some pictures on my Insta, which you can find right up there. Post them in my Insta and stuff like that. So yep. And let's see what I got from the Christmas shop. I got a lot from the Christmas shop because there's a lot of gifts to get at the Christmas shop. First things first, I got a little Tennessee ornament. Ooh, that's so cute. I will not be collecting one from every single state because I realized that having 50 ornaments, 50 pins, 50 shot glasses, that's just gonna make me look crazy. I mean, you know what? I don't want to hear it. And then a lot of these are taped because they're actual fragile, but it is crystal, like a flower, a bird, and a butterfly. Crystal. So that's these three right here. They're taped because they need to be safe. I only brought a carry-on. And then to last but not least, I got this one isn't taped, but it's an example. It's a crystal cardinal. It's a cardinal. That is so cute. Again, only brought a carry-on. How do I put you back in the bag? Okay, there we go. I just dropped it. Anyway, I will pack that up later because it is my time now to eat. So I will see y'all whenever. Thank you all so much for coming with me on this journey. It's been a day, quite a long day. It's only 3:30 p.m. Yep. I have only 12 more hours, basically 10 more hours left in this town, so I'm gonna make the most of it. Thank you guys so much for coming with me. Like the video, subscribe if you enjoyed, and follow me wherever I go. My Instagram, Twitter, and link to my business and music is down in the description below. What state do you think I should go to next? I don't know if this can. I don't know, but maybe. Anyway, y'all, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I saw this sign. There's this sign inside the car because obviously this is a rental. The inside the car, it says your location is tracked at all times, which duh,
In
obviously.
half a mile, use the left lane to turn left onto Veterans Boulevard.
Duh.